Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from our Miami office. Today's date is April the 10th, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by WallStreetTrading.com. I want to first start by taking a look to see how the indices are trading for the day here so far. The Dow Jones is up about 126 points. The Comp Q is up about 50, a little over 53 points here. The Russell 2000 is up a little over 13 and a half points. S&P is up about 17. You take a look at the commodity space here. Commodities have been weak across the board for the day here. The USO, the crude oil, the USO is down 2 cents, pretty much flat. Gold GLD is down $1.54. Gold miners GDX is down $1.15. JJC copper is down 35 cents. SLV silver is down 27 cents. Take a look at the financials via the XLF. The XLF is having a nice move up today. Financials are leading the way along with biotechs and some of the transports. XLF though is up about up a little over a percent here, a point and a quarter percent. And some nice traction in the market today. If you take a look at the screen here, you can see that the ES this morning opened up right here at 1567, and we hit a high of 1581. So we're up about 17 and a half points from yesterday's close to the overnight session, and then today's gains, of course, here. So in total, we're up over 17 and a half points from the previous day's close. But from the open, we got this 1567 all the way to this 1580. So we're actually about what is that there? About 13 points or so from the opening price. So all in all, some good action across the board. If you're obviously long this market, some strong stocks across the board. Apple's up about $6.50 from the open. LinkedIn's up about $2.88 from the open. Goldman Sachs was one of the stronger banks out the gate this morning. TNA, the small caps, we're going to go over the small caps here. The small caps were lagging a bit this morning, but once the ES and the NASDAQ futures were able to break out over the highs and hold above that level, 1569 on the ES and 2809 on the NASDAQ futures, we were telling guys in the My Wall Street TV room to get long the TNA, as we were going to be looking for that TNA, or the Russell 2000, I should say, to follow the NASDAQ futures and the S&P. That's exactly what happened. We'll take a look at that chart here shortly. So in the afternoon session here, we already hit a high of 1581. The ES is making some some new highs for the year. S&P, the SPY, the all-time high on the SPY was 157.52. We're currently trading at 158.54. We'll not be looking to get short this market in the afternoon. Probably look for some sideways consolidation here for the morning session, and then look for them to try to take it up higher. I'm assuming here because the market's pretty strong trend today across the board in the NASDAQ, the ES, and the Russell 2000. We have a strong trend here. Volume has died off here from 11:15, so keep that volume on your radar as a gauge to see when they're going to start moving back into these markets here, whether to be to the top side, to the downside. Most likely to the top side, of course, though. Let's see here. What else we got going? Taking a look at the ETFs here, the SPY, the IW, and the triple Qs. The SPY strong out the gate. We did have some early morning resistance that was happening for this little trend line that you could draw on right here on the 15-minute chart of the SPY. But you can see once we were able to hold above this 157.5 level and we broke above this little trend line here, all right, we were able to take off there. Again, triple Qs. Let me make this chart big for you guys there. Triple Qs, these ones shot up right out the gate. Nice momentum there. We're finally over that 69 level. If you guys look at the daily chart, you guys know we've been tracking that on the daily chart, looking for that breakout action. And like I highlighted in yesterday's After the Bell market summary, we got a nice little breakout here now because everybody that got short the market on Friday, anybody that was short in this little area right here, they are getting squeezed out their position, so they're covering the shorts. And then people that are looking at this for a breakout, they're getting along. So you have two different buyers in the market here today. You have the short sellers that are getting squeezed, and you have the people that are buying the breakout. And that rising wedge pattern that I had on my daily chart from the other chart. Let me see if I can do something here. Well, from the other chart that I had on the daily time frame, which I'll show you guys today during the After the Bell market summary video after the close. We'll take a look at that one. But we hit our target of 70 that we were mentioned could be a nice target to watch if we were going to get that breakout over 69. And it happened pretty fast all in one day. If you take a look at the IWM, the Russell 2000, this one's back above the 200-day moving average in the 15-minute chart, trending pretty nice here. This one, was lagging a bit in the morning, but then again, once this thing broke over the highs and was able to break over the highs like the NASDAQ and the S&P, this thing took off here, and we called the TNA out for a long in our chat room. mywallstreettv.com. To get access to the chat room, make sure you go to wallstreettrading.com and fill out the 14-day free trial. Again, we also have a new office down here in Miami, so if you're in the South Florida area and you want to come check out the office, just shoot me an email at ccooper@wallstreettrading.com. You can come check it out. All right, so let's go take a look at a couple of stocks here real quick. Starting off with the TNA, which was the best call we had on the roof this morning. Of course, knowing me, I was not able to catch the whole move, but I did make some decent money in it. This one was called out for a long right over here at this 42.21 level, right when it broke over these highs. Was right when it was about to break over these highs, since we saw the Nasdaq and the S&P moving in. From 42.28 or so, this thing made a nice move all the way to 43.60. So nice move in that we were able to get our followers in here. Aside from that, not much action. Some of the stocks that we were watching today on the watch list was WLT, Lulu, Wells Fargo. We'll try to do the Wells Fargo earlier this morning. Take a look at the 5-minute chart here, but this one took a little bit of time to get some traction. Then it pulled right back in that 75 level. Then it broke above 75 and it rallied all the way up to 85. Nothing there. Stock's moving a little bit slow today. If you take a look at Lulu was chopping around. It really didn't give you a clean move at all today. This thing's just grinding higher. Look at that choppy action on the 5-minute chart. So garbage action there. IBM got upgraded by UBS this morning. The stock faded all the way back down to fill some of the gap action. Then it popped right back up near the highs. One of the other stocks we were watching there as well. But we were looking for the thing to pull back towards 210. And it bounced at this 210.80 level. Let's see what else here. WLT had this on watch for continuation play. Had support levels to watch at 24 as S1 from the 60-minute chart. This thing bounced, sold, faded all the way down the morning session, bounced at 24, and then hit a high at 24.45. Now it's pulling back. Not much there. There's better trades out there, so I wouldn't really focus on that one in the afternoon session. I still like how the 60-minute chart is kind of looking here like it's going to try to hold some support around this 24 level. And it could form like a little flag off this little up. So keep that one on watch as well. Aside from that, hope you guys are having a great trading day, and I'll catch you guys for the after the bell market summary. Have a good trading session. Cheers.